Hi guys, and welcome to Piano and Keyboard Artist, where we discuss the artists related to pianos, keyboards and synthesizers. And today we're going to do something different. We're going to do a song analysis on The Cure's Lullaby. Now, since I've been doing this channel, I get lots of requests. Vaughn, can you talk about this? Can you talk about that? Can you talk about this? And The Cure is something that has been requested so often. What's recently happened on a lot of my videos is there's someone with the name of Robert Smith, a cool alias, who keeps commenting on every video. Great video, but you should talk about The Cure. You should talk about The Cure. It's popped up on several of my videos. You should talk about The Cure. You know, Robert Smith says you should talk about The Cure. So let's talk about The Cure. And now to those of you who are thinking, okay, isn't The Cure a little bit off topic? Well, no, it's not. Remember, this is piano, keyboards, and synthesizers. And of course, The Cure do use synthesizers, pianos. So that gives us a green light to talk about them. And I want to talk about the Lullaby song. Now, I do not know a lot about The Cure. I was never a huge fan. Having said that, I have never really studied them. And a lot of my subscribers have been sending me songs to listen to. And I've had it on in the background often. And whenever I've got it on, I do hear the songs and I go, oh, I remember that, I remember that, I remember that. But I do remember a song of theirs that I always liked, and that was The Spider-Man. So when I Googled up The Spider-Man, it came up with Lullaby. And of course, if you're a Cure fan, you will know that the song is called The Lullaby. But I think people who are not fans of The Cure, who are kind of like just casual listeners, they will think that the song is called The Spider-Man, and you'd be forgiven for thinking that. But I always liked this song. It really sort of stood out to me. It came out in 1989, and I remember hearing it for the first time. And I remember I was working in a supermarket. I was like a trolley guy. I used to like stack trolleys and things like that. And I remember this playing, and I really liked the do-dum, dish-dum, do-dum, boom, 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 dish-dum, boom, and the do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. It's got this kind of like Arabic thing going. You know, it's got a lot of, it combines a lot of different styles and textures. But what was really stand out to me was the fact that you would hear this doo-dum, 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 and then you'd hear this voice, and it's like this whispering vocal, and you're thinking, you know, you kind of you bring your ear to the speaker, and that's actually very, I don't know if it's deliberate, but you know the way we human beings are designed. If you're talking, you're talking. If you're shouting, you're shouting. But if you want someone's attention, you only need to whisper. You just need to whisper. You know, if you want someone's attention, go, shh. You know, you lower your voice. And when you lower your voice, that is a very human thing, a very natural human reaction, is when you hear a whisper to sort of like, you know, zone in on it. And I think that is what really works with this song, is it's not the fact that it's a great song compositionally and production-wise and lyrically and artistically and everything, but it's also the fact that it's not really a song you can listen to passively. You can, because it's got that doo-dum, 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 you know, in the background. It's really pleasing to listen to in the background. But, you know, to sort of hear what he's saying, you really need to be listening, fully engaged, or have some headphones, and then you can actually hear the lyrics. So it's a very sort of like spoken kind of song. Okay, of course he does speak in a melodic way, so there is a melody on the vocal, but it's Spider-Man is coming me for dinner tonight. It's very, very breathy and whispered. And as I say, it's that whispering and that soft delivery that really makes you go, hang on, yeah, what is this? This is very interesting. Something just very interesting about The Cure is that Perry Beaumont, I don't know if it's Perry Beaumonte or Perry Beaumont. I believe it's probably Beaumonte, because I believe he's of Italian origin. But he is the brother of Daryl Beaumonte, who is obviously in every Depeche Mode video, you know, during the tours and everything. I believe Daryl was a school friend of Depeche Mode, and he went on tour with them. And yeah, he seems like a really, really Daryl just seems like the kind of guy you'd want to have a beer with. He just seems really like a really fun guy. And the great thing about being Daryl Bamonte is you get to hang out with Depeche Mode, and your brother Perry is in The Cure. But anyway, we're going off topic now. Okay, so what I want to do is, on this video, I just want to analyze this song. Once again, if you're new to my channel, understand that I analyze songs in a very easy to understand way. I myself am not musically trained, but I can find my way around on a keyboard. But I just like to explain things in a way that is very inclusive. So if you're a fan and not a musician, you will be able to hopefully follow what I'm doing. So let's jump into this. So Lullaby is fundamentally 2 chords. So it gives it that kind of, I suppose, I don't know if this was intentional, but it's like a, you know, if you were to sing a child a lullaby, it's la la, you know, it's back and forth, it's back and forth. I don't know if that's just a coincidence, but it's that real sort of going from one chord to the next, from one chord to the next. It gives it a kind of like lullaby feel, very hypnotic. So it's really just going from an A to a C sharp minor. And it starts off with this really melodic guitar part, which has got a real sort of like slight flange, but a real sort of like a nice rich chorus effect. Something like this. And then in comes this rich sort of string part. And then you've got this pizzicato part here. And then the comes in with very strange lyrics. On candy striped legs, the Spider-Man comes softly through the winter of the evening sun. This is very very arty-farty, but it works. I absolutely love it. And I love the video. It's Robert Smith lying in a bed with these, with these traditional white-faced, red lipstick, black hair. And I always referred to Robert Smith as the alpha goth. I don't know if he was the first person to, wear white makeup and, have black eyeliner and black hair. But if you ask me, who was the first person to do it, my very first memory of, a person dressing like that, it was Robert Smith, the pitch black hair, the black eyeliner, the red lipstick and the white face, the smudgy eyeliner, and the real sort of nutty professor looking cyber goth type thing. And of course, that's quite a common look now in, if you look at like industrial and underground music. But to me, Robert Smith really was the first guy to do that. And therefore, I've always called Robert Smith the alpha goth. So the strength of this song is not only its melody and its melodical content and the arrangement, but the simplicity and the the whispering and everything. As I say, I always liked it since the first time I heard it. But analyzing it now with what I know now, I can actually see it's not only a good song; it's absolutely brilliant. It's the way it's put together, and there are so many layers to this. As I say, structure-wise. It's just very, very simple. But when you put all those little parts together, and then the melodic part is da, 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 da. He really sort of plays. It's really. It's dark, it's moody, it's playful, it's sensual, it's mad. There's so many layers to the song. It's absolutely fascinating. And when you get to the sort of the bridge part where there is a slight variation, it kind of goes from this and it goes to this note here. then we're into this part here. So it really is just all these elements. And then you've got the piano, the guitar going. Dum 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 dum. Lots of simple little elements put together, but coming in at, you know, at the right time, and then at the end, all the parts sort of come in together. I really, really like this song. I always have, and as I say, listening to this song with, you know, with what I know now, with, you know, producers' ears, I've just really fallen in love with it. And indeed, I'm really getting into The Cure. You will be pleased to know you've gotten your way. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, as you guys know, I always do a piano improvisation, and the piano improvisation is really just it's not sort of like a rigid you know, duplication of the song. It really is just me taking the elements and, you know, all the elements of the song and kind of just improvising it on the fly. So I'll include the keyboard parts as well in this. Now this song is really characterized by its groove. It's got that doo-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, boom. Right, let's jump into this improvisation. So there you have it. It's simple, but there's a lot to it at the same time. There's a lot you can play around with and variate. And even though the chord structures are quite small and simple, they're really rich and beautiful little melodies sort of peppered around, and a great song. I really, really love it. Right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that off-the-cuff song analysis of The Cure's Lullaby. Let me know what other songs you'd like me to analyze. And as I say, this is the first video I've done on The Cure. Let me know what you think on The Cure, anything you want to say about The Cure, or any of the songs, or anything in general, let me know. If this is your first time to my channel, I want to welcome you with open arms and ask you to please hit the like and the subscribe button and join this fabulous community. I'm also on Facebook. you can join the Facebook group there. And the Facebook group there is to discuss the videos which we do on this channel, so we can go into more detail. I have also started a artist and producers forum, which is related to the Facebook page. You can get all the details below in the description. All my contact details are there. I'm also on Instagram and Twitter. So if you need to get in touch with me, if you're interested in personal coaching or anything like that, do give me a shout. A special shout out to my patrons. Thank you guys for all your loyal support. And remember, guys, the final episode of Music for the Masses as part of my Depeche Mode album review series, that is part 6 of Music for the Masses, is out at the end of this week. And I look forward to seeing you on that video. Until then, guys, thank you so much. Adios.